Hi, I'm Catherine and I'm a naturopath from Australia. I'd like to talk to you today if you're following the diet, you're doing the things, but you're still struggling to lose weight, particularly if you are craving the carbs and you just are feeling miserable and struggling. The other thing I would like to do is help you to make some long-term changes that will be easy and keep that weight off so that it's not just a short-term solution, but this is the way that your life continues from here on. Okay, so why do we struggle? So part of it is poor dietary advice. Part of it is that we're driven by emotions. And part of it is this world we live in of instant gratification. You know, we can hop on our phone and have whatever we want whenever we want. And weight loss and healthy eating are about making choices now that affect the future. So that's something that's a bit countercultural at the moment. So it does take that discipline, but I've got some tips here today to help to make that easier. So rather than seeing your diet as a failure, I'd like you to look a little bit deeper. What's going on for you at the moment? Do you have stress in your life that's causing your body or your brain particularly to just want a quick glucose hit to give you that energy to cope with that stress? Is life sad? And happy times, you know, we live in a culture where often celebrations include cakes and lollies and these things that are high in sugar. Are you sad and you're craving that time? And sometimes the food can be what brings you there. Sometimes memories can be a thing. You remember good times of being with someone and you ate junk together, and you can sort of celebrate that person or celebrate that time through the food. Identify what's going on at that deeper level, because it can be really helpful to work out what's going on for you now. So if you do crave carbs, I'd like you to look at the following things. The first one is, was your last meal a balanced meal? Did it include protein, carbohydrates, and fats? Was that meal enough food for you? Did you feel satisfied afterwards? Maybe you're just boredom eating. Maybe you just want something nice in your mouth and you could go for a tea, either a herbal tea, a black tea, a green tea, or some soda water, something else that fills your mouth up at the moment and gives you this experience that you've got something going on. Do you have healthy snacks available for when you do feel hungry? Some of my favorite healthy snacks are roast almonds. I like very dark chocolate, and I like Chinese red dates. I'm not even convinced that the Chinese eat them as snacks so much, but hey, I do. So it's really good to have some healthy snacks on hand for when you do suddenly crave carbs. So at least you're having something that's healthy. And if you do go for something like a date, know that it is very high in sugar, so just have a small amount and back it up with something like some nuts or seeds that's going to give you that protein and the fats that's going to give you that long-term satisfaction, and you're not going to feel hungry again in half an hour. The other thing you can do if it is that boredom eating is have some really lovely teas available. There's so much to choose from. Choose something and you can sip on it slowly and you've got that flavour in your mouth. And you don't need to have the junk food for it. Or in summer, I actually switch my herbal teas usually to soda water with some lemon juice or some lime juice. And I really enjoy that. So that can be one way to get rid of those cravings. So often a whole diet overhaul is difficult, overwhelming, and people don't know where to start. But I'm sure you know of one thing that you could change this week to improve your diet. So what I would like you to do is choose that one thing. I want it to be a small challenge and not overwhelming. So something in that category, and make that change this week to your diet. Then what I want you to do is set a reminder in your phone, and next week you're going to add another thing. So once again, a little bit challenging but not overwhelming, and you're going to make another change. So now you've got two things that you've changed and it wasn't hard. And then in another week and another week, and you're going to keep stacking on these changes that aren't hard. Now, if you get to the point where it is hard or is overwhelming, come back a couple of stages. You've still made some good changes and you can move forward. But what you want to do is slowly bring in those changes so it's a small challenge, and you should feel amazing with each change you make that's good to your diet. So if you do struggle with sugar cravings, I've got another video that you can watch that goes into that. Or if you are generally after weight loss help and you have tried all the diets and you don't know where to go and you don't know what to do, I have a weight loss course that is based on science. I have not seen anybody who hasn't lost weight and felt amazing doing these things. And once again, it's not big, hard, overwhelming. It's teaching you what you need to know and encouraging you to make those changes. And so see the link below for that. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time.